Welcome children to English online class. Today I am going to teach you the poem The Swimmer. This poem is taken from your Term 2 book, Unit 2 under the Poetry section. Children, I request you all to see the full video without skipping any part. Okay, let's get started. Children, the contents of the part 1 session of this poem are: first, a brief introduction of the poem. Next, the explanation of the poem in detail. And finally, a brief summary of the poem. Are you ready, children? Okay, let's start. Children, do you like sports and games? Yes, you all like sports and games as they give you a lot of enjoyment. Children, can you name a few famous sports personalities? Okay, I will help you to recollect the names of a few of them. For example, Sachin Tendulkar, Cristiano Ronaldo, Michael Phelps and Saina Nehwal are all famous sports personalities who became famous due to their hard work. So children, what I would like to tell you is that aspiration, willpower and hard work are some of the qualities a person needs to achieve success in life. Children, the poem which I am going to teach you today is about one such aspiring swimmer. She is a female swimmer who is very talented and has molded herself to become the best swimmer. Okay, now let's read the poem and understand it better. Now let's start with the explanation of the poem. Children, to understand this poem better, you visualize in your mind a swimming pool which is kept ready for a swimming competition. The contestants are ready for the competition. In this poem, the poet speaks of a particular female swimmer. Now let's read the first two lines. She stands still and tall. She seems greater than all. Still means not moving or making sound. So this aspiring swimmer, with the aim of winning the competition, stands firmly on the diving board silently. Since she has a good physique, she looked greater or bigger than all the other contestants. Next two lines. She dives like the fish. To be like her, one can only wish. Dives means to jump into water, especially with your head and arms going in first. So this swimmer was keenly waiting for the signal from the referee. Now, as soon as she got the signal, she dived into the water like a fish. So excellent and skillful was her diving that others can only dream of doing or performing like her. Is it clear, children? Next two lines. She swims with perfect flight. Her strokes like dancing light. Strokes means a particular style of moving the arms and legs in swimming. Children, these two lines speak about the perfection of the swimmer. Her movement and strokes perfectly matched that her strokes looked like dancing lights on the pool. Next two lines. She breathes air and rips across the water with flair. Rips means pull something quickly or forcibly. Flair means ability or talent. So, as she swam, now and then she lifted her head and took a breath. Then, within seconds, she pulled herself against the water quickly and swam across the water using all her talent and ability. Is it clear, children? Next two lines. Up ahead, the audience cheer. She knows that the finishing line is near. Cheer means expressing good wishes. So, as she swam brilliantly, she heard voices of encouragement and good wishes from the audience. This made her realize that she was nearing the finishing line. Next two lines. She picks up her pace as she wants to win the race. Pace means the speed at which something happens. So, as she was nearing the finishing line, she picked up her speed as she somehow wanted to win the competition. Is it clear, children? Next two lines. Straining with all her might, she never gives up the fight. Strain means force. Give up means surrender. So with all her strength and talent, she is about to reach the winning post. Thus, till the last minute, she never gave up or never surrendered. She worked very hard to win the race. And now to the last two lines. As she reaches the wall, her name as winner they call. So at last, this young aspiring swimmer's dream comes true. As she reached the winning post, the audience shouted out her name and declared her as the winner. So children, did you understand this poem well? Good. Children, now I will briefly summarize the full poem for you. So listen carefully. This poem is about an aspiring swimmer who wants to win a swimming competition. Now, this swimmer is all set and is ready to exhibit her performance. She stands on the diving board firmly and silently. As she has a good physique, she looked bigger and greater than all the other contestants. Now, she keenly waits for the signal from the referee. As soon as she gets the signal, she dives into the pool like a fish, which others could only dream of. So excellent and skillful was her diving. As soon as she dived into the pool, she swam with perfection. Her strokes looked like dancing lights. Now and then she lifts up her head to take a breath and then continues to swim. She could hear encouraging words and good wishes from the audience. This made her realize that she was nearing the finishing line. So she put some more effort and picked up her speed as she wanted to win the race. Till the last minute, she strained with all her strength and ability because of her fighting spirit. At last, she reaches the winning post and the audience declared her as the winner by calling out her name loudly. Thus, she won the competition and realized her dream. So, children, I hope you understood this poem better. Children, with this I end the part 1 session. Continue watching the part 2 session. Thank you.